Send us your top carrot cutting tips. Oh shoot. Where's my spatula? Ooh, doesn't that look pretty? All those bright colors. It's like a rainbow. Okay, so when you're grating your ginger, just be careful you don't grate your fingernail off because that's not fun. I think we're done. So this is bok choy, and the recipe calls for shredded bok choy. So I'm just doing it this way, and hopefully that's shredded enough for you folks. That's what it's gonna be. Okay, we're back with all the ingredients prepared. I've sliced up all the vegetables. We've grated some of the ginger. Pork is sliced up nice into thin strips. And then we've got the bok choy also chopped up into thin strips like this. That's the hardest part about preparing a stir fry, is doing all the prep work before. But it needs to be done beforehand because once you get cooking, it's gonna go fast. So let's do it. So if you do have a wok in your kitchen, this would be the time to break it out, but we don't in this kitchen today, so I'm just gonna use a big deep pan here. And I've got it heating up to a medium-high heat. And I'm just gonna put a little bit of oil in there. So this recipe only requires 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil. You just want to do a little bit in the beginning, and then we will use the rest of the oil later on. So I've got the oil in there. What does my recipe say? We're going to put in the onion, the carrots, the green and red pepper, and the celery. We're just going to stir it around for about 5 minutes. So let's see how this goes. Ready, onions? There we go. Sizzle, sizzle. In go the red peppers. Come on, get off there. Okay. Green peppers, in you go. Yep, and celery. So I made the mistake last night of putting in the bok choy. Actually, I can blame my daughter for that. She did it. But we're also going to throw in the carrots too. So here we have a big bunch of nice vegetables. Aha! This will work. And it's purple. Matches my nail polish. Okay, so we're just going to stir this around for a bit. And the thing with stir fries is you don't want to cook the vegetables too much because that's what makes them lose their nutritional value. So stir fries are fast, and that's one way that they keep all the vitamins and nutrients. I've got a pot of boiling water here on the stove, and I'm going to take this opportunity to boil up some udon noodles. So they come 4 of these packets to 1 larger packet, and they're really inexpensive, so this is an awesome way to provide some more bulk to the meal. And they don't take very long to cook, so while the vegetables are still frying, I'll just do those up real quick. If you have a hard time getting your kids to eat stir fry, you can tell them that they're eating worms with those noodles. They really do look like worms. Oh, these veggies are starting to smell really good. and I think that they're just about done. So I'm going to remove them from the heat and place them in another bowl, and then we're going to use the same pan to fry up the pork. Alright, now I need to figure out how to get this pile of stuff in here without burning myself. Be careful when you're doing this. Okay, so we're going to put in a little bit more oil, and this is where the pork is going to go in. Okay, so we're going to brown that up. It shouldn't take too long because it's sliced up so thin. All right, red pepper going in. That's a 1/4 teaspoon there. Here's some ginger. And really like the fresh ginger, but like I said, you can use powdered or jarred. And then we've also got some garlic here. Noodles are done, so let's just get those off. And see what I mean about fast? You gotta be fast. So I've drained the noodles, and I'm just finishing up with the pork here. It's really starting to smell delicious. So what I'm going to do is, when there's no pink left in the pork, I will remove it from the pan into a separate dish, and then the veggies go back in with the bok choy this time and with the orange juice. We're going to put the pork in here. Oh yeah, it smells delicious. Okay. We're going to take the 2 cups of bok choy and put that in there. I'm going to stir it up. Yep, like a rainbow. It's beautiful. So pretty. We've got 1/2 cup of orange juice, and I'm just going to pour that in there. And that's going to give us that lovely citrusy flavor. It should mix well with the ginger and the pork. And we just stir this for a couple minutes, get the flavors all mingling, and then we'll be ready to dish it up and eat. All right, I think I'm done here. So what I'm gonna do is I'll just dish up some of these lovely udon noodles, or worms, if you will. Yeehaw. So noodles, pork, ooh. Yeah, yum, yum. You can see the red pepper flakes on there. And then some of the veggies. Just grab a big bunch, put it on top. There you have it. What do you think? Does it look good enough to eat? I sure hope so. All right, and then you get a little bit of salt and add a little bit of salt. And there you have it. Ginger orange pork stir fry.